Hello guys, welcome to the next video tutorial on C programming for beginners, and in this video I'm going to teach you about simple math and math operators in C programming. So basically there are some operators which you can use to do your math in C, and these are called multiplicative and additive operators. And the first operator is this plus symbol, which is used for addition. Second is minus symbol, which is used for subtraction. Third is asterisk, which is used for multiplication. Fourth is this forward slash, which is used for division. And the last is this modulus operator, which is also called modulus. So these are called multiplicative and additive operators. Now how we can use them? So for example, we have two numbers. Int a is equal to 23, for example, and comma b is equal to 45, and you want to add these two numbers. How you can add these two numbers? You can just declare another variable called sum, and then you can add these two numbers like sum is equal to a plus b. Okay, and the result you can print it in printf function. So you can just say sum is equal to percentage d, okay, and comma your sum function, sum variable, okay, which is this one. You can just compile and run this program, and it returns error because I forgot semicolon. Save your program and compile and run your program, and it will give the sum of 23 and 45, right? So it will just print sum is equal to whatever is the sum of these two values, which is 68, like this. Okay, now in the same way, if you want to divide or subtract these two numbers, so I want to subtract 23 by 45, you just do a minus b, which will be a minus value, right? So I will just compile and run my program, and this will not be sum but the subtraction. I forgot to change the variable name, but the result will be the subtraction of these two numbers, which is 22, right? So you can just name this sum instead of sum. When you are doing subtraction, you can name it as subtraction, for example. Now in order to get the multiplication, you just change the variable name as multiplication and just use asterisk for the multiplication, right? So a asterisk b will give you the multiplication of these two numbers, and here you can say is product is equal to this multiplication. Okay, and compile and run the program, it will give the multiplication of these two numbers. And in the similar way, if you want to divide two numbers, this is interesting. So this is the product of these two numbers, and in order to divide two numbers, let's say this is division variable, and in order to divide these two numbers, you just use forward slash, right? And let's take two simple numbers first of all. For example, 8 and 2, and I will just build and run this program, and it will ideally give us 4, because 8 divided by 2 is 4, right? So it gives us 4 as expected. But whenever, for example, I have 9 and I want to divide it by 2, and by the way, this is integer values, so let's change it to float. If 9 divided by 2 is 4.5, so that's why we will save it in float variable. compile and run the program, and it will give us the value. Let's see what value it gives us first of all, and it gives us 0 because we haven't changed this thing, modulus f, and compile and run the program. In my computer, I don't know why it takes a little bit time to compile this program, and it gives us 4, which is not expected because uh, 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. But what this forward slash symbol do is it will give you the whole division. For example, 9 divided by 2 is, first of all you will divide 9 by 2, then you will give 4, and it will leave the point value, so 0.5 it will leave always. By using this you will always get the multiple, so 4, or whenever you have 11 it will give you 5, and the remainder it will not give you. Okay, and in order to get the remainder, so 11 divided by 2 is 5.5, and when you divide by divide 11 by 2, it will fully divided by 5, and it will give the remainder of 1, right? So in order to get the remainder, you use this modulus operator, and let's change it to modulus, and modulus, and try to run the program, and it will give 1. Okay, so this modulus always gives you the remainder, and this division always give you the whole multiple values, so 1, and when you use this it will give you 5, because it will always skip division, always skip the remainder, and remainder only shows the remainder and nothing else. So in this way you can do simple math in C. There are other operators in C also, which I will show you in the further videos, but these are the simple math operators which are called multiplicative and additive operators in C, and you can do math with these operators. And one more thing, if you want to know what is the precedence of these operators, if you have seen in your schooling, you have something like PDMOS, or something like MDAS something, right? And P stands for parenthesis, right? So parenthesis, it has the main priority, then multiplication, division, and then addition, and then subtraction. So always follow this rule to do the math, and you will be good to go. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and bye for now.